Some color tools present groups of color as separate, equally sized swatches. But to truly appreciate how colors interact, they need to touch. When arranged in compositions, colors connect. Saturation, color temperature, contrast, and personal notions of color harmony come into play. Colors by Number offers a selection of intuitive tools for viewing, saving, editing, printing, exporting, managing, and sharing selections from literally billions of unique color combinations, displayed in your choice of 10 distinctive geometric designs. Each of these 10 designs is based on an original grid system precisely drawn to the proportions of the golden section or golden ratio. Welcome to Colors by Number. Whether you're searching for fresh color scheme ideas, studying or teaching formal color principles, or fine-tuning palettes for design projects, Colors by Number offers a fresh approach to experiencing color on your own terms. Colors by Number is used by design professionals, visual artists, educators, developers, and color specialists to complement the ongoing discovery and use of color in the mediums, applications, and interests of their choice. Colors by Number is also an effective teaching tool for introducing students to the nuances of color theory as an immediate personal experience in the classroom and beyond. So now it's your turn. Start combining colors in new and unexpected ways. Create, save, or share as many color combinations as you like. Or simply hide the left and right control panels, select Auto Mode, and see what happens next. The Colors by Number interface is divided into a central display area flanked by control panels that provide multiple options for viewing, defining, adjusting, and managing selected color sets. The main area for viewing color interaction is the design in the center of the screen. 4 colors are rendered here in one of 10 geometric designs. You can change the background color with the 3 background color buttons here. The Play button applies new colors randomly to the current design and alpha settings. By default, this will happen once each time you tap Play. You can change this by tapping Auto here. Now when you tap Play, the app will continuously choose new colors. This progress bar shows you when the colors will change, which happens every 3 seconds. You can use the back and forward buttons to move back and forward through the history of changes. The back button reverts the last color change and the forward button restores it again. You can select a different design from one of the 10 designs at the top of the screen. When you have a design you want to save, tap Save here and the design will be added to the saved list on the left. To share an image of your design, tap Share here. This will allow you to post an image of this design to social media or save it to the Photos app. If you want to save a single color to use later, tap it in the main design and it will appear in the color swatches below. You can save as many colors as you like. You can make changes to the colors in your design using the controls on the right of the screen. Each set of controls is identified with the number of the color it will change and a swatch of the color. You can edit the colors in either the RGB or HSB color models. You adjust the color with these sliders. Each slider corresponds to a color channel indicated to its right, in this case, red, green, blue, and alpha. Adjusting the alpha value of a color will allow the color beneath it to show through, creating an additional color in the design. You can save these new colors as well. You can also adjust the color channel value by typing a new number into its text box. Or you can change the whole color by typing a new hexadecimal value here. If you tap once on the color swatch, it will lock this color, preventing it from changing when using the Play button. Tapping the swatch twice will bring up a visual color selector. You can use this crosshair to visually choose the color you want and then tap Choose to apply this color to the design. If you want to use a saved color, tap and hold it until it enlarges, then drag it onto the controls for the color you want to change. You can recall, delete, and export your designs using the controls on the left of the screen. By default, the saved list is visible. You can also view the history list. Every time you change a color in your design, a thumbnail appears here and the active design is marked with a circle. If you want to use your colors outside the app, tap Export here. Empty circles will appear in the list indicating that the thumbnails are ready to be selected. You can select from both the history and saved lists. When you've made your selection, you can choose to either print these designs or export them as files. To print, tap Print here. You can select your printer and print the patterns using AirPrint. If you want to export the design as a file, tap Export here. You can choose from two file types for export, an image or an Adobe Swatch Exchange file. You can also choose from two methods for exporting the file, iTunes or email. When you've made your choices, tap Export here. When you choose to send an email, the app will add text descriptions of each color to the email, and it will attach the design file at the bottom of the email. If you'd like to export your color selection for use in other applications, you can save your colors as an Adobe Swatch Exchange file. Choosing iTunes will allow you to access your files from the file sharing panel in iTunes. Select your iPad, choose Apps, scroll down to File Sharing and select Colors by Number in the Apps list. Files available will appear in the Documents panel to the right. Use the Save To button to choose where to save it. When you have finished, tap Done to exit selection mode. You can use the library list to create and manage different collections of designs. Each thumbnail in the library shows you the last design you created, the date the collection was created, and the date the collection was last modified. Tap Add here to add a new collection. The new collection has its own history and saved lists. You can delete a collection by tapping Edit and then tapping Delete on the collection you want to get rid of. If you want to hide any of the controls, you can do so by tapping the arrows to the left or right of the main design area. You can also hide the saved colors by tapping the eyedropper here.